Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. We are reading from chapter 6, the Yoga of Meditation, and we have reached verse 31. He who, being established in unity, worships me, who dwells in all beings, that yogi abides in me, whatever may be his mode of living. Very, very beautiful verse, and very, very loaded with meaning and significance. So let us unpack all the elements using, of course, Swami Shivananda's commentary. Swami Shivananda tells us, he who has dissolved all duality in the underlying unity. So, what does it mean being established in unity? It means dissolving the duality as far as it relates to the underlying reality. So we explained it in the previous video. For the sage, creation is not like a creamy soup. Everything is mashed together and the same. There is still the diversity of name and form, but the sage has transcended this diversity of name and form and is established in the underlying unity, which is the liveliness, the essential nature, the consciousness, whatever word you would like to use, it all refers to the same thing, which is the reality of God. So this is what it means here. Worships me who dwells in all being. Worships me, Swami Shivananda tells us, who has realized me as the self of all. So, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful example of this is Mother Teresa. When Mother Teresa was asked, where does she get this strength to help so many people in need, and she helped sick and very, very miserable people, is great effort. She was working night and day for them, and all the time coming in touch with pain and suffering and untold misery while she was doing her missionary work in India. And people asked her, where do you get the strength to do all this? You look at this, one woman, fairly small, doing all this, exposed to so much pain and suffering. How are you able to do this? And she said, I see Lord Jesus in each and every one of them. Meaning, I do not serve this sick and miserable body. I do not identify with this. I serve the God that is within them. And this is not to say that such person disregards the body. On the contrary, this person is able to relate to the body of the person not from the point of disgust and not from the point of maybe having the risk of identifying with the misery. She saw God in them. And when somebody sees God in us, we feel this. And then we start, in a way, also seeing God in us. And it is said that this is also why a guru can help us so much, a true guru, one who really sees God in us, because he teaches us how to see God in ourselves through the way that he or she see us. And this is amazing. And it is so full of love, and the love is unconditional, because it's not how the person will react to me, if the person will tell me thank you or no. It doesn't matter. I am serving God. And this is, of course, also a great, great, great form of worship. Because if I'm seeing God all the time in everybody and serving God all the time in everybody, all the time I'm worshiping God. What am I doing? All the time I am celebrating the existence of God in everything. Even though sometimes this celebration will be like Mother Teresa, helping the sick and the miserable. So sometimes it looks sad, but this person is in God consciousness. Swami Shivananda, for instance, he would treat people with the worst diseases, leopards and people with very difficult malaria and things that are completely hideous. And he says, God came to me in the form of this sick person, giving me an opportunity to serve. Of course I will serve. And this person who was treated by Swami Shivananda, and some of them describe it, he did not feel that he is this miserable body that needs care. When Swami Shivananda was there, of course, you know, as long as we identify with the body, some feelings will be there. But when Swami Shivananda was treating this person, and some of them testified to it, they felt that somebody sees God in them, and they can see this in them as well. So they rose and they discovered immense mental strength in them that brought about miraculous healings. So through transcending the name and form and seeing only the essence and treating this service as worship, and we saw from chapter 4 that this is the highest worship, this is the worship with wisdom, with true wisdom, this person becomes the best servant everywhere because he's serving God in everything and everybody. So this is about this point in this verse, and we will see the rest of the verse in the next video. So please join us. Om Shanti.